Why, hello there. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Mason Doherty. I'm a gym owner, I'm a husband, I'm a dog dad. I used to be a competitive CrossFit athlete and now I'm a camera clicker. I'm also a coffee enthusiast as well. I'm sort of just wanting to start getting onto the YouTube platform to encourage myself to create more video content because I love creating video content. And one of the things that I want to document is I've got a special invitation to go compete at a CrossFit competition down in Hobart called the Notorious Classic. And they've given me a special invite. So it means I don't have to do the online qualifier, which is pretty cool because right now I actually have a hamstring tear and I'm pretty banged up and I'm very, very unfit because I've done zero fitness since like May 2019. Seriously, like I've checked out. I don't compete anymore. I hardly, work out at high intensity. And this is gonna be very interesting to sort of see where I'm currently at. Let's talk about what was possibly, wait a sec. It's better. What was possibly the hardest fucking workout that I've ever done. I haven't exercised for a long period of time. So therefore what's kind of happening here is what I know I could do isn't quite matching what I actually currently can do. It makes sense in my head what I'm trying to say, but I don't know how to verbalize what I'm trying to say. If any of you guys want to follow along and sort of keep up with my journey and maybe pull these workouts and give them a go, please go for it. Give me some shit for being a fat piece of crap. I'd really appreciate a little bit of a nudge to kind of get me going and pull my finger out. I did a workout and I had like a part A, B, C, D, E, and that was never the intention. The intention was to do a part A and that was it. But then that turned into a part B, and then a C, and then a D, and then an E. And I think that's just kind of old habits die hard. That's what I used to do. So I came in with the idea of doing dumbbell chest to bar frame. So a pair of 22.5 kilo dumbbells and doing chest to bars. So 21, 15, 9. That took me about 2 minutes 50. I then decided to rest 5 minutes. And then once I started that, actually let's rewind. When I started that, I knew I was gonna do something afterwards. All right, so I wasn't sure what. So then after that, I rest 5 minutes and then I did 9, 15, 21. I reversed the reps and I went dumbbell thrusters again, but this time I went toes to bar. That absolutely ate me alive. That took me like, like 5.5 minutes. Like it was slow, man. Like I broke up the thrusters in the last set more times than I should have. And the toes to bar, they just got real. Like at that point, I'm like, whoo, where my fitness at? Like at that point, I really realized where my fitness was at or not at. Who cares? Anywho, then I rested another 5 minutes and then I'm following this rep scheme off the 21, 15, 9 sort of deal. So I did 21, 15, 9 off calorie ski, 9, 15, 21 off wall balls, but I did that for 2 rounds. I did that in just under 10 minutes. The good news is I was still able to do my wall balls unbroken, which, some people may know or may not know. Actually, I'm gonna say no one really knows because I'm not even a big deal and no one actually gives a fuck about me in the first place. But for the handful of like people that are close to me, 10 to 15 people, they know that Meso has completed 250 something wall balls unbroken. So I'm no stranger to being able to do wall balls and do them very well. So it was good to sort of see that I still had that. But that said, I was doing no more than 21 of them. And if you add it up, it's actually like 90 reps total. So it really wasn't much. I wanted to break, but I didn't. So that was cool, that was motivating. And then I rested another 5 minutes and then I got into another workout. And then this workout, I was still following that same rep scheme of the 21, 18, 15s, etc. But I decided to go some burpees and some weighted double unders with the RX Smart Zeus rope. So I went 21, 18, 15, 12, 9, 6, 3 off burpees, just regular burpees. And then after each set, I did 30 double unders with the weighted rope. And holy shit, that was a fucking shoulder burner. And I guess by this point, I've done like 90 wall balls, I've done 90 thrusters, I've done a bunch of pull-ups and a bunch of toes to bar. My shoulders are just spent, like really, really spent. And that was a good little workout though. Again, that one took me, I think it was like 8 minutes, which I thought was pretty slow considering that in 7 minutes I could do 140 burpees, and this was only like 83 burpees, and it took me 8 minutes. I guess there's a bunch of double unders in there, and anyway, it doesn't matter. And at this point, I thought I was done, but then I looked up the clock and I'm like, oh, I think we've got one more in us. So I used that same burpee rep scheme, the 21-18s down to 3, and I used an assault bike and I did the rower. And what I did is I went 21, 18, 15, etc. down to 3 on the air bike, but then I went 3, 6, 9, up to 21 on the roll machine. And that was just like, that cooked me out. By that point, I'm fucking spent. I'm laying on the floor. I'm in all kinds of pain and discomfort. Yeah, that one was not nice at all. It was actually quite brutal. I did that one in just under 10 minutes as well. That was just a little bit of a recap on what was possibly, most likely, definitely, actually, the hardest workout I have done in the last 12 months. I don't want to have training consume my whole entire life like I once did. I want to just enjoy it the same way that my members at MSA Fitness can come in, bang out a solid workout, and then just leave. That's where I'm at. I'm deciding to dedicate the extra time. I would have trained 3 to 4 hours per day. I want to dedicate less time to training, more time to working on my creative work. So, filmmaking and photography, and not to mention just continuing to be the best husband and dog dad and, like human friend, business owner that I possibly can be. I love you. Thank you for watching, listening, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.